guys, and what's up? It's me, Cubing with Krish here. Today, I just wanted to make a video on tips and tricks for you to improve on your 3x3 Rubik's Cube. So yesterday I couldn't upload because my mom and dad went out for shopping some stuff, and the Cubing with Krish account, which is my account, is in my mom's mobile. That's why I had a bit of problem, and hence I couldn't upload yesterday. But today I am with a new video on Sunday on tips to improve on a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. So without any further ado, let's start with the video. So guys, here is the first tip. The first tip is that if you don't know F12 and you are just learning F12, you shouldn't directly go through advanced F12. You shouldn't go like that. You should start with intuitive F12, then to intermediate, then to advanced. For example, this case, if you don't know F12 and you just learn, and if you search upon Google like this, advanced F12. So if you do like that, and you're gonna get some results which are gonna be really confusing, and that's gonna confuse you a lot. And if you learn intuitive F12, you're gonna be like, you're not gonna understand anything because you just learned advanced F12. So the advanced F12 algorithm is gonna go and go around your mind. So start with the intuitive F12, then move to advanced F12. I had the same problem, that's why I'm including the tip here. So in the starting, when I didn't know F12 and I just started learning F12, I just searched up on YouTube that advanced F12, and I just got a big problem. I couldn't understand a single word of them speaking. So then I started with beginner F12, then to intermediate, then finally to the advanced. So here is the case. If you don't know this F12, you're gonna go like this. Search up advanced F12 and you're gonna go like this. Okay, so they told like this to do. How am I supposed to do this now? You should be like that if you don't understand beginners F12 first. So you're gonna move step by step. Means to beginners F12, it's like to make pairs intuitively. For example, like this, like that. It's in beginner F12. Wait a second. Oh wait. Oh my God! I'm just bring that case. Yes, it's done. So what I was telling is that. So yeah, don't search up on YouTube advanced F12 directly and you're gonna be confused, because in beginners F12 those people teach to insert the pair intuitively. So like this. Afterwards, intermediate you're gonna go step by step, and in advanced you could finally do this. So yeah, that's the first tip. I just took a way too long because I was too confused by telling this tip. There was like, should I tell this tip? Should I tell this tip? But I'm telling it. So yeah, that was the first tip. Let's move to the next tip now. Guys, here is the next tip. The next tip is that it's not related to cubing, but it's kinda is. Never ever lose motivation. What do I mean by that? Let's learn. So means that you should watch some motivative videos which is gonna like put you, oh yes, I can do this. Like for example, here is a case. For example, you are learning the F poem for the first time and you are not motivated enough to learn this. You're gonna like, so here is the algorithm just showing you. The man who is not motivated, they must be like, oh my God, what is this big algorithm? But who is motivated, they can be like, okay, I can do this, and I am gonna freaking do this. Then they're gonna go into it and they're gonna do it. That's the first tip. Stay motivated always. It's not only into algorithms, it's also when you solve. You should watch fast speed cubers like solving the Rubik's Cube, and you should get motivated, and this kind of feeling should come in your mind that I can do this and I'm gonna turn like them. So if you just get that motto, good luck, you can do that. Next tip is don't just do solves. What I mean by that, let me just quickly explain. You shouldn't be like just scrambling your cube again and again and picking up your timer and doing solves. So let me just quickly do one solve still. This tip applies for me also. I just didn't even still get this tip. because I'm like too bad at this. Like guys, I take a bit of long time to adapt into new things. Okay, 18. Forget it. I was just watching through camera. So what I was telling is that don't just do solves. You should like focus on specific terms. For example, you have cross, you have F12, you have OLL as well as PLL. So you can focus on particular terms and go step by step, and then just combine everything, and you're gonna have a really nice solve. Next tip. This tip is not compulsory, but still I'm telling this. Just like set up your cube and give your best. Like my cube is the smoothest right now. I just really like this. This is a small corner twist, but it's fine. So like my cube, I just really like it right now because it's like really smooth, guys. Like if you can believe me, it's a Meilong cube and it's really smooth because I've just set that cube up like that. So you should like pick the best setup for your cube, from which you're gonna be motivated to turn your cube. Like you should be addicted into this. You should be like, oh, I need to turn this more. I can't just stop. You should be like that. So yeah. Last and a final tip. Give it your freaking best. Just practice, practice, practice. You're gonna get there. Bye guys. And see you later on next Saturday with a new unboxing. Means on Saturday I'm gonna have a different video than next Saturday, which is 16th, and Monday I'm gonna have a really good video. So yeah, if you guys like my video, like, share, subscribe, and yeah, bye.